Hey friends, welcome to day 28 of our digital clean sweep. Can you believe how far we've come? Today we're circling back to something we started on day 24, our inventory of favorite Web 2.0 tools, and we're going to do a Web Tools reset. Now, you've already made a list of the tools that you use. So today it's all about revisiting that list with fresh eyes and asking a few key questions as you prep for the new school year. Here's today's focus. We're going to check each of those web tools and archive or delete rosters from last year. We're going to look at the settings very quickly and see if there are any settings that need a reset. And we're going to look at the renewal dates for any of the subscriptions that are actually paid subscriptions. Hopefully we're not paying for too many tools. Hopefully we're able to have free or freemium features on most of our tools, or even school subscriptions. But for those few things that we are paying out of pocket for or getting grant funding for, it's important to keep those renewal dates in mind. And if there are tools we know we aren't going to be using going forward, today's a good day to go ahead and cancel those subscriptions. So if you grabbed the favorite links and tools tracker, my tools and resources hub file on day 24, that is fantastic. But you'll notice today that I've added 2 new columns here in G and H. I've added a column for renewal date and a column for keep or cancel. If you already began working with the file from day 24, I'll show you a couple quick ways to incorporate these columns today. If you didn't grab it, then today's your second chance. The link is in the Facebook group and on Substack. All right, let's start by making sure everybody has these columns. So all I've done is added column G and H and put the headings in here. The trickiest part of this is the keep and cancel. So for keep and cancel, you can click on that column header, go to data, and choose data validation. And this is the rule that I created here, but you'll want to click add rule. So I'll just go ahead and go through the steps. So add rule, and it's going to say H1 colon H1000 or 1002 or however many rows there are. Make sure that that H1 says H2. Change it to be H2 instead. And then this is a drop-down list, and you're going to just insert the words keep and cancel. It's just a list, a 2 option. Just as a reminder, am I going to keep this or am I going to cancel it? It's that simple. And then you can keep this up to date as you as the year progresses and as you add more tools. So when I click on this, I have keep or cancel, and I just can choose that. So over here on my tab, the next step is to work my way through all of those paid subscriptions. I'm going to filter my list because there are a lot of tools that I incorporate. So I'm going to click on the header for the F column and click the filter option. Now I can click here and clear this and select just the paid subscription choices. Now some of these are things that our school pays for. Some I pay for or get grant funding for. So I'm going to keep the ones I want to keep, and I'm going to mark the things I'm going to cancel or let go. Okay. That's a pretty quick process. The next step is to find out what my renewal date is on each of these tools. So I want to get this updated. I'm going to check one of the tools I had open earlier, which was Classroom Screen. And the renewal date is set for September 26th, 2025. So I'm just going to enter that in, and I'm going to keep going through each and every one of the subscriptions that way. Now, any of those subscriptions that have student dashboards and accounts and rosters, I'm not going to be able to show you because I need to protect their privacy, but I did want to walk you through what to look for and how to handle this list. So I can look at Blooket, at least at the subscription. I can look at the subscription side of each of these. So again, I'm just going to bring up the tool, and I can see that my plan is the Plus plan until November 8th. So I want to come back over here and go to Blooket and put that date in. All right, so this should not take me very long at all, but don't forget that while you're in there, you are going to want to go to any classes that you might have set up, reset any student accounts that you can, because when class rosters stay active from year to year or your settings aren't cleared out, the next group of students could end up confused. And then in terms of checking the subscription dates, nobody wants to get billed for a tool they don't plan to use anymore. So for example, my Breakout EDU, if that's still active, I want to make sure when that is so that I can be reminded to cancel it. So let's definitely get a look at that one. Okay, so Breakout EDU, I'm in my account, and I see that it expires on September 3rd. And it has this button here for adding another 12 months. So I don't think I'm on an auto renewal, which is good, but I'm still going to put that date in here just as a reminder. So this is not a tool I'll be using this coming school year. I think you probably get the idea. I'm curious, what is a tool that you are definitely keeping? And did you happen to find a subscription that is set to renew that you might have forgot about? Those auto renewals can be really sneaky. Did you get that sorted out? I hope so. Can you go in and clean out any student data or prep for a new class for the coming year? Those are all quick, easy wins that we can do today. You're almost there. Just a couple more days and your digital world is going to feel so much lighter. Keep pushing forward. Day 28 is done, and I will see you for day 29 tomorrow.